Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you had a good weekend and welcome back to a new update on Polygon. All right, this is probably going to be my last update on Polygon slash Matic before the token swap, before the token upgrades, the 4th of September. Which, if you don't know, then we will see the upgrades from Matic to Pol, which is going to be the new token for Polygon. It's a better name. I mean, Matic was always a little bit of a weird name for it, but there's some other changes as well, and we'll talk about that in this video. All right. Now, so far, if you watch my last video on Matic, which there's no need to have watched that, but we have been correct so far, right? What I said then is that after breaking down below this major support level at 44 cents, which is a massive level, as you can see historically, 44, 45 cents. After breaking down below that, technically I thought Matic, I will still call it Matic for now, was bearish, and I expected a drop into that level between 40 and 38 cents. And we're still going for that. The fundamentals also don't look particularly great, so this is the main support level, right? Well, up to 40. If we look at the network statistics here, the most important things I always look at are daily transactions, actual revenue and fees paid, and total value locked. And if we look at that, daily active addresses are very, very low. Total value locked is also very, very low and on the decline. And fees are also low. DEX trading volumes low. So I'm not trying to be negative here. And we'll talk about some opportunities on Matic slash Pol as well. But at this moment, it just looks bearish, right? So that's also what I think is most likely. I think it's most likely, like I said the last time as well, that we will fall back down into that level between 40 and 38 cents, which we're at 40 right now. I think we'll drop down lower. There's no indication at this point of time that there's actually something happening. We had a buy coming in earlier this morning. That was good. But it hasn't been sustained, all right. And there's short orders coming in as well, so I'm not convinced about it right now. Unfortunately, all right. I used to love Polygon and Matic. I think they've developed great things. I think they played a great role in the development of crypto in general. But as well, like purely technically, it doesn't look great, right? So I do think 40 and 38 cents as a support level will hold. So that could be positive, and from there, I think we can actually consolidate, something like we also did here at the start of August. But what we want to see is some sort of a bullish move ahead of the news, right? The thing is that I am not sure how bullish this news actually is. So obviously it's a big token swap, right? So it's a token swap from Matic to Pol. But in order for something to be bullish, there would actually need to be bullish developments. And although I think it's a solid rebranding, apart from that, I cannot really find why this Pol token is so much better. When I did quite a bit of reading for that. I mean, if you look at, for example, their blog, they wrote August the 15th, right? So what they said is that Pol isn't just an upgrade to the Matic token. It's the self-sustaining fuel that propels the network forward, keeping the engines running, the core steady, and the mission in motion. That is such corporate talk. I mean, I still don't know why Pol is better. And then everything they say about community treasury, validator incentives, sustained innovation, again, it's just corporate talk, and these are all functions that Matic already had. So I'm not bullish on this. I think you should be ready for it. They pushed up the price as well right here in August, so I think you need to be ready for it. I think you need to have a price alert at 45 cents for if we are able to break above 45 cents, I will buy, all right? Even though I think this token swap isn't bullish, but do I expect that breakout? No. There's no indication if we look at the momentum. There's no indication if we look at the technicals right now. Bitcoin is not very strong here. So what I think is most likely is what I said. All right. I think we will drop down lower here. I think we'll find support and consolidate. You should be ready for the breakout for sure. But don't, or at least I will not bet on the breakout happening. So yeah. Those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.